BTS, I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channel message for April 27th to May 3rd. Sorry, the calendar's changing, so anyways, let's see what's going on. Well, I see a lot of healing coming in right off. A lot of good healing coming in. And I also hear surrendering. Surrendering. Rather than fighting life or fighting people, it's like just surrendering. Surrendering to life. And I hear abundance of change, and it feels really, I'm hearing the word glorious. It's like, hallelujah, glorious. And you know, when I heard surrender to change, I did also kind of think about Ukraine's energy sort of came in there. And so I feel like that's also why I'm hearing an abundance of change coming in as well. All right, they're also talking about the planet Pluto. I don't know a lot about Pluto, so let's just see what Pluto has to share with us. Well, I'm hearing freedom, and I'm also hearing war. So I also am hearing being able to sleep better at night. So if that planet is setting itself in a direction that is going to have an influence on us, which that's what I'm getting, that's why it's showing up. That's the energy. And I feel like there's Mars energy there that I feel is like kind of moving back and moving back. Mars, I do know, is can be very direct and very aggressive, and wars, energies like that. That's not all that Mars does. But I see Mars kind of moving backwards a little bit. So a rescending of warring energies. All right, let's see. Yeah, again, I hear freedom. It's like I'm hearing that song, Freedom, and it's just going over and over again. And I do see that there will be, some of you are considering moving up in your position at work, or moving up with what it is that you do. And you've been, it's like the thinking man. I see you sitting there thinking. So you've been thinking about this, and they're saying that you're gonna, like, all of a sudden your energy's gonna get ready to, like, okay, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm done thinking about it. I've birthed it up inside of myself enough that, like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I see you taking like 1, 2, 3 steps. So 3 little steps up. So feels really good. There will be decisions to be made, maybe about where you live. And maybe it'll make an impact on where you live. Maybe more monies will come in that you'll be able to change where you live, or you'll need to and want to move, or it will require your movement from wherever you live to someplace else. So I do see that coming along with it as well. Yeah, I know last week I talked about bumps in the road, and I see a lot of things smoothing out now. It's like smaller bumps. It's like, but you're just rolling over it. There's no issue. It's not even something you would consider a bump. So a lot of things smoothing out. I also see you eating from the tree of knowledge, incorporating what it is that you've learned, recognizing your own wisdom as you are incorporating this, and realizing that at any time that I need to incorporate this wisdom, this knowledge, that I can just bring it through. And I hear that you're very grateful that you have this. You're very grateful that you can surrender and be so resourceful in this way. But also, you also recognize your own strength, that you have applied the knowledge that you've learned, and thus it has become wisdom that you can draw on when you need. And I also see some teacher energy with some of this. It's not something that's in the forefront of your mind right now, but moving forward, it will be more so. It's almost like a thought pattern that'll come in, and then you'll get kind of used to the idea. So in the coming months and years, you will move more so in a direction of being a teacher or doing teaching. I also see some of you being frozen out of situations. I feel this more near the end of that week. Please know that you're being frozen out because it's not where you belong anymore. It's, you know, sometimes with love, there's the cliques, and there's, you're either allowed in the group or you're not allowed in the group. You won't be allowed in the group, but know that that's not your group, that's not where you belong, okay? So it will be changed, and for the better for you. In other words, that's not where you belong, that's why you're being frozen out. So just go with it. They said sometimes, for some of you, I see it's like you're sitting on the mountaintop and you're contemplating your life. It's not that you don't know where you belong. You're in harmony with where you're at, and you're taking time to just surrender. Again, surrender. That must be the mantra for this week, is surrender. Acceptance, self-acceptance. Yeah, that's very good. Let's see what else going on. There's some Native American energy that's coming in with me right now, real strong. They're just starting to bring it in. And you might hear that tapping, that's just them coming in. I'm doing the tapping, by the way, just so you know, but I know that they're coming in because of that. They said they're helping you to build up energy and build up strength, and they said don't be a sore loser. They said that you don't want to spend your time healing a wound from missing out on something that really was never the right thing for you to start with. Very good. Very good. That's some wise information, as they are. All right. All right, I see a lot of little feet coming around me too. It's like all of a sudden there's a lot of little children here showing up, a lot of kids showing up. A lot of students coming in on the spirit side of life. I feel like a lot of you have attracted quite a tribe of these young children in the spirit world that they're just ready to help you. You've just been scratching the surface. They're getting ready to bring in so much extra insight, knowledge, and understanding that they said it'll blow your socks right off. So it feels very good. I'm also hearing the name Green Feather. So any of you that have a guide or a teacher named Green Feather, or you've been feeling a new one coming in, I feel like this new one is coming in for you. Yeah, and I feel like this teacher coming in is also, they're talking about your heel and digging your heels in, and they said no more digging your heels in, trying to stay where you don't belong. Time to move along. Time to move along. Lots of good growth, lots of things that are more harmonious to your heart's call, to your inner, to your inner ways of being. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Let me see what else they have. Yeah, I hear again lots of good things coming forward, new insights, some new creative projects as well, or at least creative ways of being, some new creations, new ways of doing things are coming forward that will be like, oh, that's really interesting, or how do you do that, or that's just interesting. So when you get that creative aspect stirred up, that's really beautiful. Any way that you are creative that's pure source energy bringing that in. Let's see. And they are saying challenge yourself more. So let's not sit back on our laurels, all right? Let me see if they have a theme for the whole week. Okay, they're saying it's a roadmap for change. So I do feel this on a global level as well, though, that because I see this road just go like this, and it's like the road is dark, but then it comes around, and it's like it's a roadmap for change. And although there's been depression and things that have happened, there will be lots of understanding, lots of nuances and new ways of being and doing things as a result. In other words, we will learn from this history. Yeah, very good. That's on a broad scope, but for those of you in your own life, know that this will be happening for you as well. They're telling me I need to tell you that, so I'm telling you that. All right, I'm going to pull a card here for us and see what they have. Me. I work on the enlightening of myself. I need the approval of no one. I do not take on problems of others, and I live to fulfill my own true needs and to realize my full potential. There we go. There we are. With that, thank you all so very much.